popped him up. DeYoung has a play. 2 gone. So a man at third here with 2 gone. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. In the air now out to left field. Braun on the run, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Riding in once again, Yadier Molina, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Sogard ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Braun, a 36-year-old veteran, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Fouled off. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he fouls this one off. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting,
Digging in, Eric Sogard. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. Fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Smoke is quickly approaching 200 career homers. Looking to inch closer here. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The relay and a leap, but it's fired right over his head.
The pitcher, number 25, Brett Anderson.
To the plate now, Brett Anderson. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounded down the third baseline. DeYoung's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Hit on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Into the box now, Jack Flaherty comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. One run on 3 hits and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Hit to third. Carpenter is there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1. Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Shortstop, Brandon.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Thomas, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
You don't see this very often off this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Up next to Milwaukee.
In is Christian Yelich. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Ryan.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Wong for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play. And here's Colton Wong now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
No balls and a strike to count. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tommy Edman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is Yelich. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Brewers 4 and the Cardinals 2. John Gant enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Matt Carpenter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Sogard. First offering on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball. Some low fire at the knees. But this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
The first baseman, number
Here's
12.
Justin Smoke now.
Justin Smoke.
And right into the shift. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. So striding in, Corbin Burns. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Molina. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Strike taken up in the zone. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping into the box, Lane Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail 5-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. Line drive to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1.
The batter, number 35.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He was a ground out victim last time up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-2, here it comes. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Colton Wong is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Line toward right center. Cain is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21. Andrew.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Omar Narvaez. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The third baseman, number 15.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
John Brebbia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 12.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Brock Holt will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Turned on down the line. One there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now batting.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. First offering on its way. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Back goes Thomas at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Brandon Woodruff comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch coming, here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone. Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Woodruff, originally from Mississippi, he was selected in the 11th round during the 2004. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Milwaukee slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Brett Anderson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right,
the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jake Arrieta gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he rips it on the ground to second. Kingery's there. Throw to first is in time for the first down. In is Christian Yelich. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. And it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Ryan Braun now. And he puts it on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Freddie Peralta is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that. Picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Eric Sogard. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Smoke stands at second with no outs. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Williams is right there, 1 down. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out to right field. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. And he falls behind 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
So stepping in, JT Realmuto trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. To first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
And now, Ryan Braun. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Williams, a native Texan. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Christopher Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, 1 away. Into the box now, Freddie Peralta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. High pop-up. Gregorius over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Now that's popped up. Smoke in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Williams looks up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is under it. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
left fielder, number 8.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks unstoppable right now.
Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
The third baseman.
So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Peralta. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
The pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Racing back the center fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues. Robert Stock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and he hits it hard to the right side. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, the right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Omar Narvaez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The left fielder, number 8.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now, Ryan Braun. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers. Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Victor Arano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Eric Sogard, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. So digging in now, Nick Williams. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Ray Black enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Navarez over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in now, Scott Kingery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Adam Hazley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Crawford. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The batter, number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, and there goes the combined no-hitter.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Kane is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the... Adam Morgan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Justin Smoke will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Hit hard to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. The pitcher, Ray Black, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder, Lorenzo King.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with two away now. Standing in, Christian Yelich. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's really struggled. 1 for 15. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 148 for his career as they just continue to pour it on here.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. And a little self-preservation down it. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Ryan Braun will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Now to the plate, Eric Sogard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Number 12.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Now here's the pitch. A swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Stepping in now, Ray Black, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Adrian Hauser is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one down now.
The center fielder.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Grounded back up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Scott Kingery. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Smoke is calling for it, and the inning is over. This one all set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Ready now, Christian Yelich. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Career homer number 149 as the blowout continues.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Now back, catcher, Omar
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Ryan Braun. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And McCutchen won't get him. He's in there at third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Jose Alvarez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Josh Harrison will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Alvarez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the second run will score as well.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
The first base.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Williams, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Brewers lead it 25-0. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Here comes the first pitch. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
So the Phillies batting order turns over, and set to go Gene Segura. Last time through was a base hit. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Scooped up on to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Stays alive, still 0-2. Philly down to their last strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Braun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
25-0 the final this afternoon. The Milwaukee Brewers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Freddie Peralta earns the win, his second, as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. Jake Arrieta permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you.